The Qatar president saying the Gaza Strip have reached a deal on the prisoner and the hostage swap and announced a ceasefire in the hopes of reaching a permanent ceasefire between the two sides as well as allowing the access of large quantities of relief aid to the Palestinian brothers in the Gaza Strip. First off, I would like to thank our partners in the Arab Republic of Egypt, the United States of America, notably the envoy in the Middle East of the President-elect Steve Witkoff, as well as the coordinator at the U.S. National Security Council, Mr. Bragg, for their efforts that contributed to push these negotiations forward and reach this deal. I would also like to express my deepest thanks and gratitude to our brothers from the Arab Republic of Egypt and His Excellency, the Minister Hassan Rashad, who have contributed and made serious efforts in the collaboration with their partners in order to make this deal a success with the approval of both sides and the negotiations on this deal in order to finalize the all executive measures for tonight, and after that we will be taking all the internal measures. Apologies, the Israeli government will be taking the internal measures, after which the agreement will enter into effect on Sunday, January 19th. The exact timing will be identified later. The phase 1 of the agreement will go on for 42 days and it will include a ceasefire and the withdrawal of Israeli forces to the east away from populated areas. Israeli forces will then be positioned along the Gaza border, and which will allow for the swap of prisoners as well as the swap of remains and the return of the displaced people to their residences. This will also facilitate the travel of wounded and sick people in order to receive treatment. Phase 1 also includes an increased flow of relief and humanitarian aid to all parts of the Gaza Strip, as well as the rehabilitation of hospitals, health centers, bakeries, and allowing the entry of fuel and civil defense equipment as well as basic necessities for displaced people who lost their houses as a result to the war. In phase 1, Hamas will be releasing 33 Israeli captives, including civilian women and female requires, as well as children, elderly people, as well as civilian ill people and wounded, in return for a number of prisoners who are being held in Israeli prisoners. Regarding phases 2 and 3, the details will be finalized during the implementation of phase 1 of the state of Qatar reaffirms the necessity of both sides committing to the implementation of all these states of the agreement in order to prevent civilian blood and in order to shield our region from the consequences of this conflict and ensure that we have lasting peace in the region. Qatar will continue its joint efforts with the Arab Republic of Egypt and the United States of America to ensure that all sides are following through with their commitments and engagements and ensure that all three states will be implemented. We look forward to seeing regional and international efforts coming together in order to assist with relief and humanitarian aid and supporting the United Nations in its attempts to enter aid into the Gaza Strip. Qatar will spare no effort to offer help to the families and the Gaza Strip and doing everything that's necessary to alleviate the suffering of the residents of the Strip. Since October 8, we in the state of saved no effort with the constant and watchful eye of Israel Hamad Alani. We work day and night in order to reach this moment, and since our mediation efforts succeeded last November to guarantee the release of 109 hostages in return for a number of Palestinian prisoners, we have been working continuously in order to prevent bloodshed and put an end to the war machine and restore hope of our region in a prosperous future that will allow our people to dream of a better future. For 411 days, meetings and contacts continued with our partners and both sides of the conflict until we reach this long-awaited moment today. However, today begins a responsibility for both sides, who will be supported by the international community and the mediators in order to achieve complete success, and this is what we will be focusing on in coming days and weeks. I would also like to express our thanks to all our partners in their region and internationally for their support to our efforts all the way until we reach this deal. And in conclusion, I would also like to remind our brothers and the Gaza Strip that Qatar will continue to offer support to our brothers in Palestine, and that this happens under the close watch and the watchful eye of His Highness Tam Hamad all day and night, hour by minute. We would like to tell them we give thanks to Allah for bringing us this moment today, and hopefully this will be the last page in the days of the war. We will also like to call upon our likes to fully commit to all the articles of this agreement and to continue implementing these procedures and measures in accordance with the agreement. The state of Qatar will continue working jointly with its partners in order to make sure that this deal implemented in full and that calm returns to the Gaza Strip in a sustainable manner, and we will never give up. The people of Gaza, thank you so much.